Well, we've got a 59 Mercury here, just pulled out of a barn. Been sitting since 87, but he told me it's been barn stored its whole life, which I believe. Look at these moldings and all the rubber, it's perfect. I think it's a 500 series Merc, well, 4-speed, 6-cylinder, but in gorgeous original shape. A little bit of rust in some odd spots, but not bad. The original wood is actually gorgeous because it's never seen rain. They say it's never been stored outside, so it shows pretty well. Might believe them. Our plan is just to get it running, and we're going to use it as a yard truck to all these wood chips we got. But yeah, got diesel soaking in the cylinders right now. Not that it needs it. He said I fired it up once in a while, and well, I don't know if I believe him, I guess. But anyways, diesel down the cylinders anyways, and we'll see if she turns over. I haven't even tried by hand in case the rings are stuck, but yeah, not much of a usual truck that I buy, but again, we needed a dump truck, and can't pass up a nice barn find. Look at this seat. I mean, this is a farm truck we're talking here. This seat is perfect. Look at this headliner. Wild stuff. So anyways, stay for an update, and we'll see if we can get this thing running and driving. I think we got a video of us towing it in here. Unfortunately, I don't have a video of me towing it out of the barn. The guy decided to do it himself, so okay. Okay, well, I'm back on the old Mercury 2-ton here. Managed to get it running, driving. Got the brakes freed up. They were seized, just all dry seized just from sitting. Probably gonna do master cylinder anyways. But motor's running very well. I'm just doing a fuel pump on it now. Half-assed cleaned up the seat just to see what it's gonna look like, and the white looks good, and can't really tell, but I did it about right there. So I mean, it'll clean it up a bit. But getting the lights figured out. I mean, some of the wiring wasn't working, just minor shit. So a lot of that's figured out, and no rust to worry about too much. So we're gonna have it go for a safety this week and see what it needs. Should need very little. In 59 they didn't require too much. Doesn't even need seat belts, and I don't think it needs a washer, pump, reservoir. But anyways, yeah, I'll get a video of it running. Just like I said, doing a fuel pump. Came across this one. Guy in town here rebuilds them and says, I got 800 old fuel pumps from 1970 and older, rebuilt them. Well, good luck with that sale, brother. But you helped me out. She's a greasy pig, but it's gonna be nice paint underneath there. Should make for a good video, a little cleanup on that. All right, so I'm just getting started on the very small amount of body work I am doing to this thing, which is pretty much just this fender. The rest of it doesn't need anything. I've determined it's not the original fender, which is okay, but someone brazed in some patches once upon a time and layered it with Bondo. It kept moisture, so all I'm gonna do is clean it off with a flappy disc there, and do another skim of Bondo and primer and paint match, something similar to this. Doesn't have to be the same, but damn near close would be good. All right, after our run to Rondex, got some paint, got some Bondo, gonna get her sealed up right away. Just gonna do a base coat and no clear, and probably scuff it to try and sand it. But just whipping up a quick patch for this little rocker, both sides. I got the body work done. Paint match came out all right. Still somewhat noticeable, but again, had to do that rocker on both sides. This one's finished off now. Just simple. It's just a single piece of metal, but that's how it came out. Gonna put a piece of chrome there, make it look like it's supposed to be like that. Maybe. All right, so I'm out here in the field trying to capture a nice sunset picture with this 59 Merc we got going on here. It's pretty much all up to date now. From the time I got it, I did rockers and cab mounts and fuel tank, carb, master cylinder, wheel cylinders, you name it, the whole work. Cut the box down, which isn't quite finished, but it looks great. The interior I haven't even quite detailed yet, but as you can tell, the rockers look good, and it's the original rubber floor mat. Came out nice. seat, shampooed that, and that just looks so gorgeous. And it's still got good cushion, and it's not stinky. This whole truck doesn't stink. Got that bodywork finished up there. That paint wasn't quite as nice as I'd hoped, but what can you do, right? Again, mostly original paint throughout, but a few spots are touched up. This whole side's original. A couple dings and dents here and there, but again, the interior is just not much there to it, but whatever is there is really nice, and in the door jambs and all that jazz. But I figured we can get it started here, and now that this is one of the first maiden voyages, we actually haven't thrown too much material in the back yet, so we're gonna do a load test on this thing, see how much we can really fit in this thing here. So we'll go for a boot and tip the box. Still working out some stuff with the car, but overall it drives pretty nice. The clutch is nice, the steering is very tight, and no clunks, no knocks. It's not a fast truck by any means, but still a very nice treat to drive, and everything works, lights and wipers and whatever else. We'll pull over here, get the box going so you can get an idea what it looks like with the box up. This is kind of an interesting design too with these boxes, is you gotta hop out and do it manually, essentially. Pull this lever here and up the box goes. I don't even know if they have a term for what style this is, but it takes quite some time. But this is a cool bit on this truck. This is a fully wood bed. I mean, aside from that steel I-beam there, I mean, this thing is 1960s wood, and like it shows, it's a nice truck, never kept, very greasy, but that's good. It's been preserved. We're gonna give you an idea of what the cab corners look like. Quite nice. And you know what, since we're down here, I might as well show you what those cab mounts look like. This is how those came out. Anyways, here's a shot of the truck with the box up.